are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Marianne, Linda, Gypsy, Lisa, Mary Beth, Pam, Elaine, John, Alicia, Judy, Melanie, Judy, Michelle, Paige, Lori, Keza, Virginia, Dee, Sherry, Jude, Patty, Phyllis, Robin, Rita, Kathy, Brenda, Natalie, Candy, Kristen, Beth, Monica, Elizabeth, Susan, Melody, Trisula, Candy, Tina, Patricia, Sheila, and Sarah. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Good evening. Hey guys, so today we're going to learn a lot, or I hope you learn a lot, but we're going to go through a lot. And I'm Melody Lane. Welcome to my channel. We are live on YouTube, on Twitch, and in my Facebook group, Paper Crafts with Melody Lane and friends. So decided to do a different group because we're doing paper crafts tonight. So we're going to be live in my paper crafting group. So welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. I forgot to check if Nightbot was around. Make sure I'm logged into him. So there's a lot to get through, and I'm going to have timestamps in the video after the live. Of course, not during the live, but afterwards. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not extremely afterwards. But there will be timestamps. So if you are watching the replay, you will be able to click in the description of the video and go to the sections that you want to learn. Okay? Hopefully that will be easy for you. Okay, tonight we are doing a project. I have lots of things cut out, lots of different kinds of paper. I'm going to show you how to flatten them, and I don't mean print and cut. I mean actually flattening them. But in the project I'm actually doing tonight, I don't want them flattened. So I'm going to show you ways to make them look different, and you can make them all on your own. I made a guide for you. So I made the guide for me, but also for you, because when I started to just lay these down on a canvas, I'm like, I'm not going to get this straight. This is going to be impossible. It's not going to look right. How am I going to do that? I'm going to have to get a ruler out and a pencil, and I don't want to do all that. So I made a guide in Design Space to help you be able to do it on a diagonal, because I'm like, well, I'll just put them straight. It's easier. Much easier. And I'm like, oh, but I like them on a diagonal so much better. I have to make a guide. So what's the name of that group again? Paper Crafts, and that's one word. I don't know if it's really one word, but in my group it's one word. Paper Crafts with Melody Lane and friends. Okay, so let's go over to my website. I will show you where you can get the files. So this is melodylaneinspired.com. Click on support or projects. If you support at $2 or more, you have a password for this page. And I guess I don't need the password because I've already signed in today. So we're going to find this project. I'm going to make cards and stuff with these things. I call them squared circles, or circled squared, or scored. I don't know. I don't remember what the file is. We'll find out. Go to filter by type and go down to home decor. And then it's on page 4. Now there's 3 files. You could just search patchwork as one word, and you will also find just these. So this is the one we're going to be doing tonight. This is the project. It's going to look something like this. This is a picture of it after I did it, but didn't glue anything down because I wanted to do that with you guys. So if there's any problems or anything, we're going to get them live. Like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we will put timestamps in them in the description. This is the 1-inch squares. This is not a project. These are just what I have cut out. But I wanted to show you the 1-inch squares compared to, like, this one is the 1.5 inch. And then this one over here is the 2-inch, and it has a 1-inch one inside it. And then this is the 2-inch. So I just kind of wanted to show you an example and have these so you can see the difference. Because when you just look at this, you don't know what size that. I could have made these any size, and because there's nothing to show what size it is, you just wouldn't know. So that's why in these I put other pictures so you would see the difference. We're going to be doing this one, but you can do any one you want. I'm going to click open. Oh, someone made a quilt like that. It's called Church Windows. I had no idea what it was called. So when you click on that, you just click open and then click open again. And I have this one here for you guys. So this is what the file looks like. Now, let me explain this. This down here is the guide. And that is supposed to be 11.5 or almost 11.5, and it's not. So I will have to check this one. Let me see what size. I had to redo them all after I started. I'm going to make this one. Oh, this is 1.5, so I'm going to make it 1.5 square. I'm just going to check this. Okay, that's right. I think I just need to change that little line there. Oh, I do. That's why it is. No, it's probably okay. I remember now. I didn't change this one, and it's probably perfect. Okay, so you see all these. These can be, I just put these together like this. You choose the paper and you choose how many, but I put as many on the canvas that will fit on one 12 by 12 piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to click make it. Jamie just said she wanted me to know that I have a tiny piece up here on the top left corner. That is there on purpose. And the other ones, I will fix this one too, and I will show you on my page, because on my page I did it first, and then that's why I went and made some changes. This piece has to be here, because without the little tiny piece right here, this will not be centered. So this is set to be centered on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. I'll show you what to do if you have smaller paper, or you want to make this for a shadow box. You could put them in a shadow box for 8 by 8 or 10 by 10, whatever you want to do. But that piece is there because if I lay a 12 by 12 piece of paper on here, it is going to score this. Now you can choose it to right, and I will show you reasons to have it right instead if you like. It kind of adds to the design in some parts of it if you choose it to be. So because of that little dot there, this will be centered. So you just center your paper on the screen. And then it will cut out one full page of these. Now you're going to need more than one page, but we don't want to make the file too big so it doesn't open, or the file too big so it gets stuck or anything. So you just cut this mat as many times as you like with any design of paper that you like, and we will also talk about the papers on which papers are best. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to go back. I'm going to show you if you wanted, say you want this, you don't need this 12 by 12. You only want it to be 8 by 8. So what you need to do is bring in a square, make the square, keep it locked, because you just want it a square unless you want it a different size. You can make it any size you want. But if you want a square, you do that. And we're going to select all the scored area and the square, and we're going to align and center. Now, the part I'm doing now is only if you want a smaller size than 12 by 12. Okay? I did center that, right? I think so. So now I want to attach. So what's going to happen is you could put the square underneath it so you could see all these. But then when we hit make it, I will switch it, and I'll switch the color so you can see it better. Then it's going to cut out this piece, and this piece is the part you will use for your design. It will have the lines going across. It won't have these lines on the end, but it will have the ones going across. Let me show you again. So I'm going to detach it. I'm going to change the color of this so we can see it better. And I'm going to send it to the back. Now I'm going to attach it. So now we can see it. So this would be the guide. You would at least know where you can line these up to go across. And if this doesn't make sense yet, wait until we actually do the project. I'm starting the project from the beginning. Okay, so we're going to cancel that. Let's open up. Let's do the 1-inch squares. And then the 2-inch are bigger. Hold on, it's going to open it up over here. Wow, that's a big project. See, we can't do more than one mat. You can cut more than one mat. So all of these fit. Oh, I do have to open the other one. Let me do that really fast because there is a way on this one to get more on your mat so you get the most out of your paper. I don't want you to waste paper. Okay, so for now, we're just going to work on this one for a second. We're going to hit make it. So see, there's more lines on this. This is for 12 by 12. So on this one, I have a little corner here, and I will show you why I added the little corner in each corner, because you may see that on your project. Okay, and we're going to click make it. Now, this is not cutting anything out. You're going to put the paper on there and it's only going to score it. If you want it to change from score to draw, I'll show you how. And then this is how many will fit on here. I tried to fit more. It won't fit more. So that's a full paper. Okay. And this is the 2-inch one. See how there's not as many score lines here. And these are just all lined up. And we're gonna click, oh wait, while we're here, let me show you how to change these from score if you decide you want it to draw or you don't have a scoring stylus. You don't need it to be scored. Let me get that straight. It's only scoring as a guide, and I used it on foil craft board, so it kind of looks cool. It looks debossed, but you can change it to draw or whatever you would like. And you could even put like words in these corners if you're not going to do things there. Now, I may be confusing you, so don't do that yet. If you want to change it to draw, you just select this and click draw. So now it will draw it. Okay, and then let's hit make it. I want to show you how. See these? There's a lot of wasted room here, don't you think? So we can move these. You click on it, select the 3 dots, click move object, and then not that one, move it to this one. You don't want it on the one that's scored. And then it moved it, and it won't fit there, but it will fit here. And then so you're just going to do that for each one. And this does take a little time. And you can't, I guess you could set it up this way in Design Space and attach them all like this if you like. So you don't have to do this each time. But if you do this, you can just keep cutting the same mat over and over. Who is learning this? Who didn't know you could do this? Whoops. Is it this one? Doesn't really take that much time. And is that it? Looks like I have extras. Okay, so if I was doing this, I wouldn't even cut out the other mat. I don't know if I lost count or what happened, but I would just cut this mat over and over until I had enough in different papers. Okay, does this part make sense? Does anybody have questions? What's the advantage between the scoring and drawing? I'm using foil craft board, and drawing would not work on it very well because it's a shiny surface. You could also score on regular paper if you want, so you don't see it as well. If you don't want to see it, you will have to see my design when I bring it over, and that will help answer your question. All right, you guys are learning already. Great. Okay. Hello, Alex. Okay. Okay. I'm also going to show you how to not emboss them, but flatten them. I already said that, didn't I? Okay. We're going to go overhead. Wrong one. That one. Okay. Let me move my light too. Oh, that's what I forgot. Hold on, guys. I totally forgot to stop the focus on my camera. And we're going to need that because I'm going to be using shiny paper. Okay. So this is a canvas because I thought, well, I could put this on a canvas and it could be home decor. And I first started setting these up. These are the 2-inch ones. And I was cutting them all the same like this or folding them. And then I'm like, oh, I wonder what it looks like if I fold the other paper. And you guys, this is not bright. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this a little brighter. Well, let's add some more contrast. No. I don't know. That's better. But, so I just was playing around with these a whole lot. Seeing like what they look like this. Okay. And then I thought, well, I could do every other one like that. These are the same papers. They're just the other side. And then I thought, I went around looking on Pinterest and they looked really cool. There's people doing them on Pinterest more at an angle. So I thought, well, where am I going to start? And some people were doing them where they are folded off the edge of the canvas like this. That might be something I will try later, but I'm not doing that tonight. So then I was like, okay, let's do them. And sometimes they would skip one, which I thought was kind of cool. So you could like have one there. Wait, that one there. This one here. one there, that one there. You know, but then it's like, I have no idea how I'm going to end up over here if it's going to fit and everything. So then that's when I went and made the guide, because my diagonals were going to like be all wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just guessing of where to put them. I don't know if they're completely straight and things like that. And I didn't want that for you guys. I try to make it as easy as possible. Okay, so that's that for these. And then I made little ones, and I thought, oh, look, you could do a 2-inch one with a 1-inch one in the center. Let me hold that up. It's hard to see. I have it the camera a little further away because my project will take up a lot of this room. I have to move some of this. Nothing is glued. But I thought that kind of looked cool. Like that. And we could have these flattened down more too, or not. Now, when you decide on your paper, what I kind of noticed is you want the two papers to be, you could do all the same, and I have an idea for solid colors to do this with. But to get the effect of it looking like that, you need to have contrasting colors, or, you know, the colors fit together, but they're very different colors. See? So then this is the 1.5 inch. This is the size we're going to be working with today. This is really pretty paper. Now, here's two I have. Can you guys tell the difference of these two? I don't know if you can. Oh, my light is like over here. There. Can you see the difference? Can you tell which one I put through the embossing machine? This one I put through the embossing machine. I did not emboss it. I flattened it. This one has a lot more texture. I think I flattened like most of these. So these are the 1-inch ones. Here's the difference, the 1 inch and 1.5. And I tried it with this really cool paper from my favorite paper. This has gems on it. Let's see if I have one. It came from the paper pack that this came from. I thought about using this paper, but then I thought, oh, I don't know, because this color and this color are so different. And then the back is like that, which wouldn't be a problem, but on those darker areas, it wouldn't be much of a contrast. So I wasn't sure, to be honest. Oh, here it is. I knew I had this paper. Let me show you what paper this is from, because it's kind of hard to recognize. So it's from this paper I did, and then the back is like that. Now, the project I'm using, I did this one. Oh, and this is in the mystery box. Did you guys get your mystery box? I think it's still in stock. There's a link in the description of the video for a mystery box. So these are the circles, and the back of these are white, so I wasn't sure about it. So I'm also using it with some of these and some of these. These are exactly the same, just opposite colors. Oh, and I have this. So I want to show you how, oh my gosh, it seems bright. I want to show you how to fold it. Okay, can I move this now? Do you guys have questions about these? Let me show you these real fast, and I'm going to show you how to fold it. So then I can move all these out of here at the same time. I just think it's neat to see how, that one's a flat one. See, now with this paper, I like them flat instead of not flat like this one. When they're flat, they're not all real flat. When they're flat, you can kind of see. Here, let me put one. So these four are the same. You can kind of see a flower right here. Do you see how that flower is? But then there's also a circle that goes in here, and you can't see it because those aren't all as flat. So there's kind of a circle around this way, and you can't see this one because it's not flat. Do you see the circle now? How it goes? So you get different designs. So it matters of the back of the paper. Oh yeah, you could glue them. You could glue all these down if you wanted, but I don't want that because I like the texture. But that's an idea for you guys to do if you wanted to do that. Okay. I am going to keep some of these here so I can show you how to flatten them. Oh, hold on. I didn't show you these. I made these too. I wanted to show you with different papers. These are 1 inch. These are red and green ones. And then I have some with flower grayish paper with flowers in them. So it's red and grayish. Here's some more. I didn't cut a whole lot out of each one. I think these all came from the same paper pack, but you could see they're hard to kind of put together when you're not gluing them. Whoops. See, and then you move them around. This is why I can't wait to start gluing things down. See, I think that's really pretty too. That would be pretty on a card. Okay. And then I did these. This is from that same paper pack as this one. It's the chevrons on one side and then blue with gold circles on the other side. These were fun to play around with the way the stripes will go. Okay, so I'm going to save these for another project. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm going to scoot this all over. If Alex was here, I would just hand it to him. Okay, so here's how to fold it. So there's a score line set for you. So the easiest way for me to do it, is this too bright? I feel like it's so bright now. Hold on. I don't know if that helps. There, that's better. Okay. For some reason, it's easier for me to put my fold one at the top, use this finger to bend it up. I use this finger to hold this down and my thumb to hold that down, and just fold it like that and like that. Then I use a bone folder. You could use a scraper or something and push it down flat. Okay, now I'll do one, the same paper, but I'll do it the other way. And if you do it a different way, you can always flip it around and do it the other way too. Like if I wanted to, I could just flip it the other way. And then I'm going to flatten each one like this. Okay, now I found this still wasn't flat enough for me, even though on my project I'm not doing it at all. So here's what I did. So I have my Empress. Now you could use a Cuttlebug or you could use just whatever machine you have. And you know, I'm going to try this. I haven't tried this because when I lay these down, I have to see it be flattened. So I need clear on here. Now you could use an embossing folder and just do not put these in. Now I haven't tried it with actually embossing. You could possibly emboss these with an embossing folder. It might be gorgeous. I just haven't done it. I just thought the pattern paper and stuff was enough. But if I do this with all solid paper, it would be really cool. Here, I think that one's already been planned. So what I want to do is I want to push this down on here. Now, this is the reason I want to see it, because at one time I did it, I had one was pushed the wrong way, and I didn't want that. So to make me feel better, I like to see it. So I'm using a magnetic mat. That might be harder to do it. Oh, you know what? Okay, here's what you do. You put plate A here, put the magnetic mat down, and then put these on that. And then, now you can fit many more than this on here. I'm just doing this as an example. Let me turn machine on, and then make sure it's flat. Stick it in, and run. And then I'm going to reverse it just so it brings it right back to me. So now these are much flatter. So this is what it is without it. I just added this one, did not get flattened, and then there's the flattened ones. Now you could glue these down if you wanted, but even though they're flattened, there's still a little bit of texture and shadow to them, and I like that. Okay, so does anyone have any questions on any of that? I'm going to push this back. And then we're going to get started on my project. If you don't have questions. Yeah, remember there's a mystery box I released just today. Not me, Cricut did. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start the project. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. Oh, I have more pieces here. There's all the white. I didn't know where those were. Okay. So this is kind of my finished project, kind of. It's not glued down. I did take a picture of it though. I might need that picture. Okay, I'm gonna dump these down on the table. We're gonna put them back on, but we're gonna glue them this time. But let me show you. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. Right here, there's a line that you can really see. It's a score line. That was the original line I had. So the guide would be centered on the 12 by 12 paper. I'm like, oh, we can't have that. So then I made it just a little line. And then I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense. So then I made it just a little line in a corner and then in this corner also. So if you do see it, kind of looks like the design. You can also see that this is scored. You can see the score lines on here. and here and here, that I left those blank, and then I left some blank inside just as a different design. You don't have to do that. You can fill up the entire page if you want to. And this matches my house. I'm actually, if it works out, gonna hang it on the wall. Now, originally I thought, okay, let's hope we don't spill those. This is my black canvas from Arteza. Originally, I was just gonna put them on here, and then that's where I was like, this is a 12 by 12 canvas, and like I was trying to put them on at a diagonal, and like it ain't gonna work. I can't do that. I'm not that good. So I needed like a cheat sheet. And so I thought it would help you guys out a lot too. So I made a cheat sheet. So then I'm not doing it right on the canvas. I originally was going to paint this. And so that's why I did it on here. Now, if you were, this is 12 by 12 canvas. I could glue this paper down. I am not sure yet what I'm going to do. If I were to glue it down, I think I would use spray glue just so it doesn't show through on the shiny area. I'm not quite sure. But because it's black, I don't want to, well, I guess I am going to dump them all. I would go around the edge of this piece with a black marker and then just glue it to this 12 by 12 canvas. And then make more and kind of put them on the wall. Like I could hang them on the wall like 4 squares of this. Okay, does that make sense? So now I'm going to dump them. And then, so this is what it looks like. You can see the score lines. Now I did originally want it on glitter paper. What happened to my glitter paper? Is that it? No. Okay, I had glitter paper. Black glitter plate paper, and I embossed that or scored it. You couldn't see it very well. And I might have been able to do it myself to see it, but you would not be able to see it in the video. So I wanted something that you guys could see through the video so you would know what I'm doing and not think I'm just, oh, she's really good at that, putting those perfectly down. Okay. All right, so I'm not gluing this to anything yet. You could also put these on and then cut out these areas. Like if you just put it up to here, you could cut that out and I could put that on here and have some of this. Also, if you're doing it on paper, say you want to use pink paper and you want different pattern paper, you could draw these. And then you could also put like flourishes or something in the corners or anything you want. You can be as creative as you want. Somebody says you could put a score a square in the middle to give a starting point when putting them together. Well, I'm starting mine up here in the corner, and you will see on this guide, I did not have these straight. They're straight now. Oh, look, you can see myself. So this one's not perfect, so I'm going to make sure that I put my squares to cover up my mistake there. But the guide is fixed now. I did this guide, and then I went back and built yours and redid them a few times and learned how to do them faster. After the first time, I'm like, oh, that's much easier. Okay, are we ready? I'm a little nervous. Okay, first thing we got to do, what I suggest is to lay them out. I am going to turn this way. For some reason, I want to start up here in this corner. And I'm going to lay them all out kind of how I want them, so I'm not guessing later. And they're going to move as I put them down, but they're until I glue them. Maybe I'll have this one missing Maybe I'll have a blue one here. And that would mean this here. This one here. This here. Black here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Black there. I'll have one missing here. White one here. Blue one here. Now what I'm doing is I'm kind of trying to go every other one and then randomly put in my blue ones. This is just my design. You guys can do whatever you want. You can totally copy me, or you can do your own thing. Let's do that one empty. And after I get these down, I may change the empty ones or the blue ones. And gluing on this high foil craft board is hard. So I might leave that one blank. Let's put a blue one here. I'm making a checkerboard, except for leaving a few out and then putting some blue ones in. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a blue one here. And if you cut a ton of these, you could watch TV and sit and fold them all down. And it's like a mindless thing you can do. I think I want to take one out around here. Maybe this one. Okay. What do you guys think of that? I wonder if lowering that light, like making it not so bright. Looking at it in the video, I'm not sure. These are, I don't know what size the circle is. I only know what size the square is. The square is 1.5 inch. I don't like these blue ones and this blue one. But I want another blue one. Oh, yeah, more blue. I like the blue. Is that too much blue? hold on. I don't have any more black ones. Here's one. There's not a folder. Put that down. Maybe this one. I don't know. Okay, that's better. They're more sporadic now, I think. If you're OCD, you probably don't want it like I do. I'm not OCD at all. Oh, and they're gonna move around right now until I glue them down. Like, they're not perfect. I gotta pick them up one by one and glue it. I don't think they're small enough to make an M in the middle, but I do have an idea for my 1-inch ones to make a like collage picture on a bigger canvas. Would have taken the third black diagonal out and add blue. I don't know. That one? I don't know which one you mean. Kind of like that. You guys are so funny. No. Okay, I'll put that back. Third black on the top row, make it blue. So this is the top row. This one? Is that what you mean? I think that's too many up there, if that's the one you mean. I don't know. You got it, Donna, that one. Okay. Third black on top. Hold on, you scrolled up. Third black on top row, make it blue. Somebody said switch the white and blue on top. Is that right then? Thank you for subscribing. That works, okay. All right, we got glue. Alex, I cleaned out your glue your glue thing. It wasn't your fault. I used your glue the other day and let it all dry out. And I'm just taking the whole thing off because we don't. Okay. Now the scary part is glue gonna work? Because this is not porous. This is not incredibly porous. So I'm just gonna add some glue. Can you even see that? In the center of it. No, still thing one last has to be moved. Third row. Okay, hold on. Since I have glue on this, let's go ahead and glue this one down. Okay. Can't move this one. Third, I don't know what. Okay, rows go this way. So this will be the top row, second row, third row. So top, second, third. Is that what you mean? Let's do that. Row 1, row 2, Row 3. See, it's hard because they're diagonal. Row 4, row 5, row 6. Susan doesn't like the visible score lines. I like those. But you don't have to. You can just put pieces there if you want. Take this one out. Second black from the top. I should just do it the way I want. Oh yeah, you probably could use double-sided tape. I don't know what you guys mean when you say third row. This one? Then I think it's too close to those. Okay, we're just going to do it like it is. Okay, now that piece is glued down. If I use glue, then, now when you glue this, make sure it's even. Now with glue, you have time to move it, and I think that's why. So now I gotta move this. Make sure they're butted up to each other, and make sure they're straight here. And I don't know what size of circles these are, to be honest. I only know the size of the square, and it fits into the circle. They're in my file. So if you support at $2 or more, you can go into my file and see. And because this is, it's nice to open it and make sure I have it butted up to it. Okay, so now I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to fold this down and make sure I have that butted up to it. And that I'm following this line somewhat. I don't know if I followed this first line that well. So I might be off on that part. I don't think this will take very long. If I had double-sided tape, it would not be as easy to move once I had it done. I would be stuck. So what I'm doing is I'm lining these up to make sure this is a straight line across here, which I don't know that these are. So that's why I'm using glue. I couldn't remember at the time why I like glue so much, and I just remembered because you can move it. Like I can just put that down and then push it into place. Okay, so now these are getting, I had an empty space here. Let me kind of push these back so I don't forget what I'm doing. And for just $2 a month, you get more than 700 of my projects. I have a video showing you exactly what's in each project, or showing you the projects, not in each one, but I show you all the projects. Okay, I'm also gonna say don't start with 1-inch ones, because if I'm off a little bit, it's gonna be way off at the end. And 1-inch ones, you have a lot more. You might wanna start with the 2-inch, because I am not confident that this one, this is my first one I've ever done, is going to be so well. Okay, so that's gonna go there. I was gonna skip that one. I might have to start from this side. I was gonna skip that one. That goes there, that will go there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one down. I wanna put one down that's connected to another one, so I have something to push it up against and kind of line it up. Now, if I mess up and then these score lines that are still available are totally off, I could just always put another one down and not have the empty ones. So that one's gonna have to see. Glue that one right there. Okay, then we're gonna go this one. How many finished squares? I don't know yet. Should anyone counted them? I'll count them when we're done. That is something good to know. Okay, those are glued, these are glued. That's glued. I'm gonna glue this one down. Working out okay so far, but I feel like I'm going to be off somewhere. I think it might be right here. Okay. Now we gotta set these in place so I know what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, and I also had an idea. You could even put, like, especially in these empty ones, you could put gemstones or things like that. So you can make these kind of be part of it without the paper there. So you could put other things in there. Or you could just cut a square. You could have writing on the square and just glue the square down without the sides. You know, you can just make a square and cut it and have that down there and have writing on it. There's just so many ideas. Okay, these are glued. Okay, this one's not. And then I'm gonna glue this one. It's art glitter glue. It has no glitter in it. I just get it from Amy Made It. It comes from other places too. Okay. That's going there. This is how it goes, right? That's glued. This one is not. Okay, now raise your hand if you're going to make this. Or not just like this, but make something with these little circles and squares. Oh, I forgot. What did I name these? I call them circle squared. That's my Design Space file name. I'm going to put this one down. See, now that's going to have to scoot over there. To get these even, I kind of scooted this one is kind of under the corner of this. Because I only glued the centers, I can do that. I think it'll be fine. I think. We'll see. I'm going to keep turning this so it's easier for me to do right here. Yeah, that's what I mean. Make something similar. This, what I'm making right now, is not for everybody. You might not want this shiny. It kind of reminds me of the 70s, the shininess. I think we had wallpaper with the shiny and velvet back in the 70s. Does anyone else remember that? I can't be the only one. I'm going to glue this one down in the middle. I like to kind of open this so I can try to push it up to it so there's no crack. So I can't see the silver behind it. That's gonna go there. That goes there. I'm gonna put these back. Something's wrong. That doesn't go there. That goes there. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute, those aren't right. Oh, maybe that goes there. I think so. Uh-oh. These don't seem like they're gonna fit. You know what? I pushed that one in underneath that one too much. We're gonna try this one again. I'm gonna glue this one. See, I think I messed this one up. These are the ones that I messed up. Okay, let me glue this one on. My score lines were off. So I fixed it for you guys. See, the faster you do this, the easier it is, because then if you do mess up, let me push that down there, you can pull them off. Reglue them. Okay. Okay. We're almost done. We only got 4 more. Okay, we're gonna start with this in here and work our way out. Does that go there? Yep. I'm almost done. Is this, no, this goes here. Now I think this would be really cool, and I could always add them later, to add little squares of maybe cute, not cute, inspiring sayings like be grateful or be happy or different things like that. You know, I love that stuff. Okay, there, now it doesn't fall off. Did I do it right? I think so. I could, if I wanted to, go back in these empty ones and put more blue. Or I could, you know, kind of like that one there. Can always add, well, wouldn't want to put blue. That would be a white one there. Could always add to it. And you could put them across the edge. You could cut it off there, or you could fold it down if you're using a canvas that has something on it, and kind of fold it down and then go off the edge with all of it. Like, you can completely fill it up if that's what you want to do. Okay, do we have any questions? Look, I'm putting the lid back on the glue. Let me wipe that off first. And you want to put a little bit of glue on it, not real thin, because you don't want it to dry too fast, because like me, you might need to move it around. There's a link in the description for the mystery box. I also posted the mystery box in an email to oh, got hiccups. Everybody on my email list. I posted it on Patreon. And I don't know if it's on my blog. I posted it everywhere on Facebook, and it's on my blog. So, if you go, this is my website, MelodyLaneInspired.com. If you click on what's happening, you'll go down here, enter my giveaway here. Here is the link to the mystery box. Has the link, has tonight's video. You can go shopping right here. You click that link. Okay. I'm going back to look at the chat. Yes, I did it on foil craft board from Cricut. Mary says, wish this paper would come in shades of red. Yeah, that would be pretty. But you could use red, different paper. Oh, and Nightbot has links. I don't think he has the correct link to the mystery box. Okay, I'm trying to look for Laura's question. Laura. Jamie asked her where she supports. Laura, if you support for $2 a month, it's probably Patreon. So go to patreon.com and you mouse over the top right, a little circle, it says your icon, and you can go to manage memberships. If you forgot your email, I can look you up and get you your email. Just message me. And the best way to message me is go down to the bottom of any of my pages or up here to the top and click contact and give me your information. I say doing it this way is better because even Patreon messages, I don't see them sometimes till the next day. I don't get a notice for all my email because I get too much email. I do get a notice when somebody messages me here. So if you message me here with any questions, if you can't sign into your account, let me know. We'll figure something out. Oh, and the emojis are only if you are a YouTube member on YouTube. You can sign up for that right underneath the video. On YouTube, it says join. You can do it for only 99 cents. And you get a badge next to your name. and you get the special fun emojis. What a great idea. Susan says you could have red paper. Sprinklers just came on. You could have red paper and have a Cricut draw spirals and mandalas on your paper. Great idea. You can have a Cricut draw on your paper, and then you could cut this out. You can make your own pattern paper with the Cricut drawing on it. Okay. Alex tells me to look at Messenger. I have Jamie's Messenger. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I know, Alex. Okay, now I have this here. Okay. Oh, and my virtual crop. Oh, and Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I'm giving away a whole bunch of paper, 12 by 24 paper, and 12 by 24 mats. You do have to be live in Design Space. Not in Design Space. You have to be live on YouTube in the chat. What's the date? Saturday. So it's this one. So if you click this will take you to the class. We're giving away a whole lot during the live video, and then we have a Patreon spotlight afterwards. So Saturday morning, you could win, I think it's $97 value, $99 value, something like that. So Melanie, you could win more stuff and you don't have to buy it. Okay, Tracy Lee says, how come the mystery box isn't really a mystery anymore? I'm relatively new to Cricut, but my first few mystery boxes, I pretty much only knew the theme. So I've been doing mystery box videos since 2015. So every month or every mystery box since then, I've been telling you what's in them. You just didn't know that I did that. So you're buying them without looking in them. You can do that. You can buy them without looking in the videos. But most people don't want to buy them until they know what's in them. And I think you should look what's in them only because there might be stuff you don't use or you don't like what's in it. Because I've heard people complain, I bought the mystery box and I don't like what's in it. Well, sorry. Because I tell you what's in it. But if you don't want to know, then don't watch the video that shows the mystery box. Some people do share the pictures of them. I haven't been doing that. And a lot of people have been asking me, is there a Cricut in this one? When there is a cutie, I mean, not a Cricut, a cutie in the mystery box, I tell you that right away because I know those sell out fast. When I have a mystery box, not me, but Cricut, when they have a mystery box with a cutie in it, sometimes they sell out within an hour or two. So you might not have time to watch the video. So if there is a cutie in the box, I will tell you in the post and in the email and everywhere. I will come out and say there is a blank color cutie in the box, so you know. And if you're not on my email list, you can, I think there's a link in the description to sign up for my email list, so you will always know when there's a mystery box. And if there is a cutie in a mystery box, you do have to have access. They are only making cuties available for people who subscribe to Access. And when I show you what's in a video, this was a question I had. What I show you that's in the mystery box, that's in what is in every mystery box. Cuties come in mystery boxes or bundles, and whenever there's one available, I do tell you. Welcome, Laura! Yes, that was my dog drinking. I didn't know if you guys could hear that or not. He's in the kitchen that way. All right. Are there any other questions? Yes, Dawn asked, can you switch to yearly if paying month to month on Access? You can upgrade it to yearly, and then you will be, oh, I forgot the word, but you won't have to pay it all. Like, let's say, well, yeah, you might. I don't remember how it works. So if you're in the middle of the month and you pay monthly, you will be, the year I think will be added to the end of the month. I think that's how it works. It's been a long time since they've talked about that. But yeah, you can switch it. Yeah, Access, you get 10% off everything you buy, including machines. You get exclusive sales. You get, if you have premium access, you get 50, after you buy $50, you get free shipping, but you can use my code for that too. And you get over 100,000 images. Melody, did you hear they're coming out with a Tesla rig? Oh, do you mean like a semi-truck? I knew that. I feel like I need my haircut. I just cut this. My hair's like too soft or something. I need to use some hairspray. I did hair for 25 years, and hair, I want to call them hair tools. Hair tools are like curling iron and straightening iron. That's not what I mean. The products like hairspray and all that stuff were my tools that I could do anything with hair. I could even blow dry it and use my fingers in certain ways and do things with the hair. I don't do any of it anymore. I don't even put product in my hair hardly anymore at all. I need to. Yeah, Beard Adventure says, if it's Tesla related, she knows. I watch Tesla videos every single day, I think. Yes, Access members get 10% off everything they buy. It's automatic. This is why I have Elon Musk over here. Annual membership for access is $95. It comes out to only $7.99 a month, but you have to pay it all at once. Show illusions. So Alex, hold on, has designed some projects for me and you. I don't know when we're going to do them. Possibly next Thursday. Alex, did you test cut these? I don't think he did. We will have to test cut. But look, isn't that cool? That'd be really cool with veneer. I sent him pictures of these and asked him to design them for me because I was busy. And then he did this one all on his own, which I think is really cool. Like, if you look at it, it like is an illusion. Maybe one of my Patreon supporters would like to do a test cut for me. And then I could put it on the site for you guys to just go crazy with it. No, he hasn't done a test. These triangles, I think you don't need a test cut. The other ones, sometimes we do need to test cut to make sure all the pieces fit, but I'm not sure we do on those triangles. Kobe's barking. Kobe, you gotta go outside? Oh, and here he comes running. He hasn't gone boo-boo today. I tried to take him. He didn't want to go. He likes to go pee, come back. He doesn't like the heat. Yeah, it includes 10% off absolutely everything, even machines. Yeah, the hexagons need test cutting. All right, guys. I think I'm going to let you go. Kobe wants to go potty. He just finished his drinking. And maybe, hey, Alex, maybe we could do a Zoom video on next Thursday. If you guys want Alex to join us in next Thursday during the video, give this video a thumbs up. Kobe's sister has passed. She had a big mass in her stomach. No, Charlie, they are not shared yet. Maybe I'll try to cut those out tomorrow. Yes, Alex. So next Thursday, we'll have to, even, you don't have to craft, Alex. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll do the triangles next Thursday, and Alex can just be in video to talk with us, and he can help answer questions. Gloria, it's okay. It was a while ago. Alex, you're wanted. He said toodles, so I don't know if he hung up or not. Hung up. Like you hung up. Like we're all in a call together is what my brain is thinking. You guys are just typing instead of talking. Yes. Okay. I love you guys. And I will see you Saturday morning for Design Space class. And we'll see you then. Bye.